Hello everybody, this is Angie at Cuckoo for Coupons, and this is my Walgreens haul for the week of January 28th through February 3rd. So this week I received a digital spend booster on one of my accounts. I got a spend 30 and get $7 back in Walgreens cash. So I did use that. I also did a couple of transactions in store, and then I also did an online curbside pickup deal that I ordered before I left to go to the store, so I picked that up while I was there. So I'm going to show you all of those. But before I get into my haul, if you guys could just take a moment, give this video a big thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so yet, if you could just take a second, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, that way you know when I post my videos, I would be so appreciative. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you've been here all along watching my videos, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I was going to post this yesterday. I left a little note in the community tab, but I actually injured myself yesterday. I hurt my hand and I was pretty sure it was broken because I actually have broken my hand before when I was younger. And it was not broken, so I am good to go. I have a very swollen, very bruised hand, but I am good. It is not broken, so that is great news. And some of you did send me well wishes, and I just want to say thank you for that. That was very kind of you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into this haul, but I do want to remind you I will have a printable breakdown below the video. You can just print that out, take it to the store with you. It will make it so much easier. All right, let's get into this haul. Okay, so a little backstory really quickly. So I've talked about this in other videos, but it has been almost a month since I've gotten a paper spend booster. And I go into Walgreens all the time. I live right next to one, so I go in multiple times a week, not just when I post my videos, and I have not gotten one. So somebody suggested in one of the videos in the comments that I buy a drink because sometimes they get one when they buy a drink when they go in. So I was like, all right, I'll try it. So when I first got to the store, I did buy a drink. I did not get a paper spend booster. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I do appreciate the advice because I was thirsty. So I got a drink out of it. So that was good, but no paper spend booster. And then I decided to do another transaction. I was planning on doing it anyway, but I decided to do one transaction besides the drink to see if I could get a paper spend booster. So that is this transaction. So the first item I grabbed was the Persil. It is on sale this week for $5.99. We have a $2 digital coupon. That is going to make it $3.99. So that is a good deal on the Persil, so I picked that up. And then, of course, I had to grab my favorite laundry detergent, which is the All Free and Clear. It is on sale for $4.99. We have a $1 digital coupon, making it just $3.99. So, of course, I grabbed that as well. Next up, I decided to grab some of the Colgate products. So when you buy 2 or more participating Colgate products, you're going to get back a $5 register reward. So I grabbed the Colgate Total that is on sale for $5. And then for my second item, I came over here, I grabbed one of the Colgate toothbrushes that is also on sale for $5. Together, they total $10. We have a 4 off of 2 digital coupons, so make sure you clip that. That is going to bring them down to $6 for both. But then we're going to get back that $5 register reward, making them $1 for both or just 50 cents each. Okay, so this is everything I'm getting for my first transaction. Everything you see here totals $20.98 before any coupons. After coupons, it's going to total $13.98. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a $3 register reward to get it down to $10.98. And then I'm going to pay $10 in Walgreens cash. So my out-of-pocket will be super low. And then I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that I get a paper spend booster that I can stack with my digital spend booster on my next transaction. Okay, so here's my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. The cashier scanned my $3 register reward. And then I had the 4 off of 2 digital for the Colgate come off. the $2 digital for the Persil, and then the $1 digital for the all. So my subtotal was $10.98. I did go ahead and pay $10 in Walgreens cash. You can't see it here, but I did. So my out-of-pocket ended up being super low. It was 98 cents plus tax. So I was super happy with that. I also got back my $5 register award for buying the 2 Colgate products. So it ended up being a nice little deal. But here's the thing. I did not get a paper spend booster. I was like, are you joking? So I told the cashier, because the cashier knows me, I was like, I have not gotten a paper spend booster in so long. I said, you guys are still printing them, right? And she kind of chuckled and she was like, yeah, we're still printing them. And I said, okay, I'm just making sure. And she said, it's so weird because you're in here all the time. I said, I know. I don't know why I'm not getting them. And then she said the funniest thing. She said to me, well, the lady that I rang up just before you got one. And the reason this is so funny is because I got to the store at 7 a.m., so I was the only person in the store for probably a good 15, 20 minutes. I had already bought my drink, didn't get one, and then I had collected these items, and I saw this lady come in. I watched her check out. As I was walking up to the checkout, she had one item, and it was an orange juice. So she came in after me, bought a drink, and she got the paper spend booster. So I just thought that was hilarious. I was like, are you kidding? And she's like, yeah, she got one. I said, of course she did. So the drink thing apparently does work. It just doesn't work for me. I thought that was so funny. So I did go ahead and give up on trying to get that paper spend booster. It was just not meant to be again. So I decided to go ahead and do my transaction where I'm using my digital spend booster of spend $30 and get $7 back in Walgreens cash. So the first items I grabbed were some of the Dove body wash. So these are on sale this week for $7. They're also buy 2 and get back a $2 register reward. So I grabbed 2 of them for a total of $14. We got a super great digital coupon. We got a 7 off of 2 digital coupon. So make sure you clip that. That brought them down to $7 for 2. But then we're going to get that $2 register reward back, making them $5 for 2 or just $2.50 each. And that is a great deal for the Dove. Next up, I decided to grab some of the Head & Shoulders. So these are on sale this week for $6. But they're also buy 2 and get back a $4 register reward. So grabbing 2 at $6, that is a total of $12 for both. We have a 3 off of 2 digital coupon. That is going to bring them down to $9 for both. But then we're going to get back that $4 register reward, making them $5 for both, or just $2.50 each. Next up, I was actually going to grab something else, but then I saw that my store actually had my favorite scent of the Airwick warmers. They never have them, or the Airwick plugs, I guess I should say. They never have my scent. They usually have like scents that I don't like, but they actually had the kind that I like. So I grabbed 2 of these Airwick scented oils. They're priced $6.49. So 2 of them total $12.98. We have a buy one, get one free digital coupon that is actually going to take off $7 because it's the highest value that comes off. So that is going to make both of them $5.98 or just $2.99 each. Okay, so this is everything I'm getting for this transaction. Everything you see here totals $38.98 before any digital coupons. So I am well above the $30 that I need to be at for my digital spend booster of spend $30 and get $7 back in Walgreens cash. I am going to use 4 register rewards to lower my out-of-pocket. I have 2 $5 ones, I have a $3 one, and then a $2 one. I don't have any paper spend boosters to stack with my digital. You guys already know that. So we're going to take all of this and we're going to head to the register. Okay, so here is my receipt, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, this transaction did not go smoothly. It ended up working out fine, but it did not go smoothly at first. So let me explain to you what happened. So I went to the register, the cashier rang everything up. Her and I were chatting the entire time because she was like joking around that this would probably be when I get a paper spend booster now that I'm already doing the transaction I wanted to use it on. And I was like, of course, that's going to happen. You know, we were just kind of joking around. So I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been. And then she scanned my register rewards. So I had the $3, the $2, and the two $5 ones. And then my 7 off of 2 for the Dove came off. My $3 digital off the Head & Shoulders came off. And then the Airwick digital did come off at $7. So my subtotal was $10.56. So I did check to make sure that all of my coupons came off. But if you notice, the Dove did not ring up at $7. It did not ring up the sale price. It rang up the full price of $8.79. But I was too busy chit-chatting to notice. So make sure you pay attention when you're at the register. I went there super early, and this has actually happened to me before when I've gone early in the morning. I don't know if their system, like the prices don't roll over or something. There's like a delay, but it has happened to me before early in the morning. So I didn't notice, so I went ahead and paid the $10.56 out of pocket. But of course, you have to add the register rewards that I used back in. So I actually technically paid $25.56. It should not have been that much, but that's what I technically paid. And then I got back a $4 register reward for buying the 2 Head & Shoulders, a $2 register reward for buying the 2 Dove, and then I got back a total of $7.42 in Walgreens cash. So in the end, for all of these items, I paid $12.14. It should have been less than that, but that's what I technically paid at first. So then the cashier gave me my receipt, and that is when I realized that the Dove rang up wrong, because I always look at my receipts. And I had to tell her, I was like, oh, the Dove rang up wrong. So she had to call her manager up there. And this is where it just got so confusing. So the manager comes up. She was super nice. I let her know what happened. And she was like, oh, well, I can just do a return for that amount. And I was thinking in my head, I don't know if you can do a return, because I feel like if you did a return, it's going to also return my Walgreens cash that I earned. So I asked her, I said, do you think it's going to return my Walgreens cash? And she was like, no, absolutely not. And I just had a feeling. I was like, okay. So she did the return. So she gave me back a total of $3.58 plus tax. So you can see that on this receipt here. So that means that instead of the 12 something, I technically only paid $8.56 for these items. So a better deal than what it was. If I had gotten a paper spend booster, it probably would have only been a couple of dollars at most, but I'm just not that lucky. So $8.56 is what I paid. I'm happy with that. I got some great items. So I ended up leaving, and this was right around the time that I hurt my hand. So I was distracted, and I did not get a chance to check until later to see if my Walgreens cash was okay. And I knew it. They took away my Walgreens cash. So my total return amount was $3.76 because it was that $3.58 plus tax. They took back $7.18 in Walgreens cash. So my entire $7 for the spend 30, and then 18 cents would have been what I earned for this $3.58. So technically what they should have taken was only the 18 cents because I earned extra for that $3.58. So I did call customer service, and they did give me the $7 back in Walgreens cash. So it ended up working out okay, but my goodness, what a mess. So just make sure if this happens to you that somehow it gets done a different way, or just make sure that they don't take your Walgreens cash away, because I still technically spent what I was supposed to spend. So they never should have taken that $7 back. It just must be somehow the way it's keyed in their system that it kicks it out like that. So just be aware of that when you're doing transactions. Okay, so the final transaction that I did was a curbside pickup deal. So I'm just going to go over that really quickly. I'm sorry, I know this video is long. I have been such a chatterbox, so I apologize for that. But we really need to restock on tissues in this house. We have been going through them like crazy. So I wanted to grab some of these Puffs tissues. So they are on clearance online for $5.29 each. So grabbing 3 of them, that is a total of $15.87. These are part of a P&G promotion where if you spend $15 on select P&G items, you're going to earn $5 back in Walgreens cash. So that's why I grabbed 3 of them. We have a 25-cent digital coupon, so just make sure you clip that. That is going to take 25 cents off. But of course, I want to use a promo code since I'm doing this online. And if I use a promo code, it's going to drop me below that $15. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one more P&G product to go along with this to make sure I'm above the 15. So I am going to grab one of these Febreze Air that are on sale for $3.29. They are part of the same P&G promotion of spend $15 and get $5 back. We have a $2.30 digital coupon that is going to make this item just 99 cents. So now I have 4 items in my online shopping cart. I have 1 of the Febreze, and then I have 3 of the Puffs. Under applied offers, I have the 25-cent digital for the Puffs. I have the $2.30 digital for the Febreze Air that for whatever reason dropped down to $2.29. And then I'm using the promo code WAG10 and saving an additional $1.66. And then here is my order summary. So I had $19.16 worth of items. Using that promo code, I saved $1.66. I had $2.54 in manufacturer coupons. My estimated total is $15.89. So if we take the tax off, I am at $14.96 plus tax. I'm getting back $5.19 in Walgreens cash. So that means for all 4 items, I am paying $9.77. And I think that's a great deal because the Puffs boxes that I grabbed are 180 count boxes. Normally they're 124 count. So if I were to grab one 124 count at Walgreens, they're priced $2.79. I got 9 boxes of 180 count. So if I were to grab 9 of the 124 count, that is $25.11. So I think I got the better deal. So I'm happy with this deal. I will take it. And that is it. That is everything I got from my Walgreens haul this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And again, if you haven't done so yet, please just take a second, hit that subscribe button. I would be so very grateful if you did. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and good luck couponing.